We continue now with the teeth, and for this we are gonna do another technique that has nothing to do with the color palette that we already have, but we are gonna to load a reference image as this one for our teeth. Simply with the spotlight, we get an image of some teeth. We activate it as we already know, and here we already have our reference. For the teeth, we can use as many references as we need, and simply by clicking in one or another image, we change the image that we are gonna use. We are gonna take the color directly from this teeth reference, so we can paint our model. Let's paint the whole box of teeth white, first of all. And now with the spotlight we are gonna take some tonalities. It's important to be able to take the tonalities of an image. Is needed that the spotlight wheel is on, or else it will not allow us to take the colors of the image, but we will be getting the background colors, in this case the gray. Let's take a tone a little yellowish. With a relatively low intensity, for example 9, between a 5 or a 9 of intensity, so it's not so strong, and with an alpha we're going to start giving it some dyes. First we will start with a gray tone. Okay, let's lower a little more the intensity, it's a little high. We're gonna do very softly these stains. In the reference we can see the teeth is not completely white, but it has some areas slightly gray. So that's the effect we're gonna start to give it. And we will start painting one by one each of the teeth. Looking at the reference, we will be mostly painted in gray is the lower part of the tooth, not the upper side. Obviously we work also in the lower teeth. Well, we already have the teeth, but it looks a little stained. I explain. The gray look a little more intense. So what we're gonna do is that pressing shift as if we were going to smooth, we deactivate the CAD option and we left only RGB active. This way we will start smoothing the color of the gray tone that we did, but we are not going to deformate the geometry. Let's use an alpha more smoothed. And we're going to paint as such the border and the cavities between the teeth. As we can see here is in the cavities where these yellowish tones are more noticeable. So we're going to paint also a little the lower part of the tooth. we're going to use light strokes so it doesn't get too stained. Up here we do also some strokes. Here between the teeth. These strokes we're doing in these cavities, we can make it a little more intense. And this way, little by little, we will start staining the teeth. Well, let's see again the reference to see which other tones we can take. Well, we're gonna do some flashes as such, using a light tone. Obviously, this should be done by the light. The light should give us these flashes, but we will give it some help with the painting we are doing. These flashes can be stronger. It is not needed that they are too smooth. Well, let's mask the gums with a lasso tape mask so we can start working on the gums color. We invert it, and with Ctrl H we hide the mask. And now it's just to start using the mesh to try some tones. And now with a darker color, we will start giving the first shadows. Let's put some tones over here. This is all for the moment and see you in the next video.